Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to All the Mods. That's right, after many, many moons, a lot has changed since the last episode.
The
Uh,
first being, you can now hear my voice crispy clear.
yes, Jack got a microphone that's a proper microphone.
No longer will you have to suffer.
So we've been hard at work trying to complete the All the Mods star, and we will be finishing it out tonight. So a lot has changed since our last one. I mainly stopped recording it because it just cannot handle. My computer cannot handle it with this mod pack. So we're gonna test it tonight. There's a chance it could blue screen. So we'll see what happens. But this is our computer room.
Fine.
We did the Twilight Forest mod pack and got these awesome Aurora blocks. Our fusion reactor, with our little laser, some water stuff, some immersive engineering stuff. We learned a lot about technologies and all that swag. This is our auto crafting system. This is Jack's baby.
Put a lot of hours another 8 to upgrade.
He spent many hours on this. This is his magnum opus.
Baby.
Our original computer room, I think this was here when we last recorded. We got the space area. This is where we would go off in space. But yeah, what else? This room used to be the just basic farm. Now it's a server farm, which is where we're doing all of our neural networks. So we have these simulation chambers that are generating swag. In this room, over here, still our enchanting room. We have got the end shells. We even got the Library of Alexandria. Pretty hype. Our main floor is still pretty similar. We've got this nice little kitchen set up. Our doggy is here, a John Karanite. Subscribe. Our sleeping room. We got into evil craft. We got a dope blood infuser. We got a couple other levels down under. This is the R's room. R's no view. Too fast. This room, I believe, is where we create coke. We have our pneumatic craft pressure chamber that works quite well. Other random stuff. And then the bottom is like our nuclear reactor room. Our beautiful battery that we've used up all of the power to create antimatter. And then going through this joint. This is our turbine with fission reactor. This was built by the one and only Volcaronite. And all, what else? There's not another level here. Let me go fast travel to some cool stuff.
Space station. You can go to the space station.
Oh, I took him to the cabin. Or I got tired of the technology, so I made a little hole in the wall inside the woods, many meters away. Fully furnished little thing here. Welcome to the DC Speed. We even have a mailbox. As you can see, people have used just to dump trash in there. Classic. We've got a little bench up here to chill. And then I started on this little build out in the distance. I'll go fly to it. It's supposed to be like I wanted to create like a bunch of these like little areas to mimic like people were living here. Like a bunch of like little Ewok villagers. Yeah, baby, twisty nipsy. And then we go to space. Our friend John has been busy at work in the space. You can see he's made this super dope space ring. Oh, and this is also our first ever super critical phase shifter. We're going to make a bunch of these once we have infinite power. Just produce a bunch of antimatter. Here's the interior. You can see it looks very sci-fi, Star Wars vibes. It's dope. What else? Do we have any other fancy stuff? I'm looking through all my other stuff and I don't know. Mob farm. Can show that off. That's been modified a bunch.
Don't forget the mine colonies.
Oh my god. Yeah. Mine colonies. So we've also modified the mob farm here to kind of the automatic store experience crystal experience as well. Going back to the house. Oh, and I gotta show them the farmland too.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow,
Oh,
the colony won
yeah.
another war.
I never saw any barbarians.
Yeah, I think that might be imaginary. Johnny also automated the ability to make seeds. Here's our awakened stuff. Here's the create star, which we're going to use to create the ATM star. And here's our mine colonies. We wanted to mess around with this. We didn't know what it was going to really be like, and it turned out to just not really be worthwhile. But we have a bunch of citizens in this, and I mean, they've lived quite a long time, and we haven't really taken care of them. So maybe they're self-sustaining at this point. Right, and then the farmland. We have, what is all this stuff? All the spell stuff, the occultism mod, and then here's the elemental craft mod. We set up a bunch of stuff here. And then our farm. It's just a bunch of layers of seeds. They go up many, many towers high. Currently we're crafting a lot of uranium to help with making antimatter, which we've completed now. And I think that's pretty much it. Now we just have to make the joint, the all the mod star. I was waiting for John, but I don't know when if he's coming in tonight. So what would you like to do, Jack? Would you like to create the star, or do you want to wait a little bit?
We can wait a little bit.
Okay. I'll also set up this bee thingy here to create draconic bee chunks we needed. So this is really neat. It uses like our pipe system. It goes into our system, which we can use. Very fancy. I saw it on a YouTube video. Look at the size of that tree. That's crazy. This is where the bee stuff is done. I had recruited a new citizen, but I don't know where they went. They were actually supposed to be a fighter, and I don't know where they are at. I got like a sword and iron armor ready for them, and they just disappeared when I recruited them. Oh, I can't find them. Oh no, JDL has influenza. Alright, let's get you some swag, my man. Let's first give you some armor. It looks like you're out of armor. Carrot and potato. Yeah, the backlog is finally starting to run dry. That's another reason why I wanted to start recording. I pretty much didn't record for like a whole month, and now we're starting to run low.
Makes sense. Well, I'm sure we'll start a new series too now, so
yeah,
should help.
They want a hospital, but I gave him the items directly, so hopefully that heals him. Time to build a hospital. I'm joking. They're having their first ever outbreak, and it's not going very well.
Welcome.
Yeah, so like I was telling you earlier, I think with this mod pack, we can just continue to build cool stuff, kind of like we did with our creative world.
Yeah, I agree.
Do other random stuff. I know Johnny wants to make more all the mod stars to make even more creative stuff. So I was like,
oh brother,
I was like, you can do that. You can do that. I don't really want to make any more all the mod stars because they're so. I mean, how many hours have we sat in this? Like for reference, you made this time in the bottle for me. Like near the end of our adventures, this has total accumulated time 66 hours.
Holy shit!
That's how many
Mine's
hours.
only at 3 hours and 23 minutes.
No, I'm talking about. It says underneath like total accumulated time.
Oh yeah, I see that. Mine's 54:29.
Yeah, so you made this for me after like halfway through. That's how many hours I've been on the server in like the last few weeks trying to get this thing done.
Well, theoretically, the first would be the hardest. Not to say it still wouldn't be a decent amount of work, but theoretically, that's going to be the hardest one. And now we'll
That's
have
what
the
you
systems in place
that's what you would
where,
think, but then you have to look at those unobtainium alloy blocks. You would have to automate that process. I was doing all that manually back
yeah,
then.
that's true.
So you would have to come up with a way to automate. I sent a video of how to do that, but you'd have to set up an automation feature for that, which would take time. You'd have to redo all that, and then
What other things would be like? What else could you use the star for? Could you
it's
use it
mainly
for
for making
power?
creative related stuff. Let me look this up and get the exact information. You can make a creative jetpack, which we don't need. Creative source jar for I think gives you just infinite magic powers.
Oh,
The
fuck
mana
that.
tablet.
That doesn't seem worth it. Creative spellbook and everlasting mana pool. Hmm.
I know it's used in like a lot of creative related stuff. Like if you look up, just type in creative. I know like the creative, like they have creative energy cells.
Hmm.
There's
Infinite fluid tanks. That's interesting.
yeah,
Not that that's necessary.
pretty much it'll make something like infinite more or less. So it looks like you can even make like those storage cells or like those drives. It looks like, but I don't know. They're called like ME item cells. So those
Creative
look interesting.
storage.
Yeah, the creative energy cubes. Um, you can use those.
Creative items. You can't. What even the fuck? Like, can't even click the recipe for that.
Creative storage disk. Yeah, they don't. You can't even click on some of these.
Is it like disabled or something?
I'm sure there's like a weird way to do it.
Yeah. God, I bet that's
And
expensive.
then to create like the energy cube, which is I think what we're gonna do, you need to use 1 all the mod star and 4 at creative energy cubes. So I'll try crafting those in the meantime.
What's it called?
Creative energy cube. Because we only have
I need
1,
4 of
but we
those.
need 4 of them. It looks like we can
Oh,
just auto
yeesh.
craft.
Yeah. Got 2 of them. Interesting.
This is where we need that unobtainium.
Yeah. Kind of feel like not a bad idea. Do we have that going on the farm?
Yeah, we do.
Surely, right? Okay.
So we have a total of 3. I gotta make 1 more. Don't worry, I got this, baby. All right, so we got 4. We got all 4 of them now. Then we just gotta make the star, and then we put it inside this thing I made upstairs, like that energizing orb stuff. Like I was making those alloy blocks. We're pretty much going to
Hmm.
follow that same process. Oh, I also got radiation poisoning and survived in this. Johnny was like, "You should come to space and check out the stuff." So I went up there, but I didn't have my boots on, so I got radiation poisoning, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna die!" But then I realized I'm so OP that it's not possible, and apparently you can wait it out. So I had to wait like 3 hours, but I survived. I didn't. I beat cancer. It was electric.
Solium dagger, 69 attack damage. Oh, okay, disconnected. Wonderful.
Wait, you got kicked?
Interesting. Yeah, that was weird. I wouldn't even do anything. I was looking at JEI.
You're still on the server for me, which is weird. It sounds like the mod pack's becoming a little too strong. Have you and Lindsay watched any Love Island lately?
Yes, we just finished the family episode, so we are almost done.
Oh wow, okay, you guys are okay. I didn't know you guys were that far ahead. Nice.
We're grabbing them here and there. Just about done.
What are your thoughts on everything?
Second half of the season definitely fell off a cliff compared to the first half.
Yeah. What did you think about when Catherine and her dude got like kicked off before Scott and like that 19-year-old chick?
Yeah, that was kind of stupid.
That was very weird. And then on top of that, like they dumped another couple before Scott.
Yeah.
I'm glad Katie was like, "Why are they here?"
The whole second half of the season, Scott's just sat around.
Yeah.
It's like he's just been waiting to get kicked off and it just isn't coming.
Yeah. He's been ready for it.
Yeah, what's her name came back with somebody from Casa. And it's like in that moment, he's like, all right, well, fuck it. Guess I'm done here. And then 3 weeks later, he's still here. And he's like, well, okay. Just keep hanging out. Free vacation.
Yeah, he's had a very interesting post Love Island career.
Don't surprise me.
I'll have to fill you in once you finish it up, I guess. Unless you want to know now.
Nah.
Sorry,
Do you
what'd you
need a
say?
biter?
Oh, you
Man, it does seem like it is taking its sweet time today to load in.
Yeah, there's also, oh, you're crafting 3 more of those storage cells. Okay.
8 more of them.
Oh, 8 more. Okay.
Yeah, I always make them at 8 because that'll fill out the whole unit. There we go.
I'm assuming it's taking a super long time because a lot's changed in terms of just
Yeah,
more stuff has happened. I did a
a
backup of the
lot of
server
stuff in here
recently,
now.
and it's 3 gigabytes now.
Jesus.
It's ridiculous. I went on the creative map the other day. It was great to see that. To see that map. It gave me such good throwback vibes.
Bet. And shoot, I don't even know the last time I was on there.
Yeah, I might start up that server as well, like later after this, after we get like the star and whatever the energy set up.
Yeah,
We can
be good
plop
with
on
that.
over and see that as well. It's so good, dude. It like just seeing all of our creations and stuff. I
Probably can
was
do so much better nowadays too.
Yeah, I mean we can do a lot more. I was on the call with Johnny and we were going over it and stuff.
So
Just
there is some
marveling.
dope stuff in that world.
Yeah, just marveling at our designs and creativity. I really enjoyed that map a lot. Even though I'm not like I wasn't as big on building, but that made me really into building.
Yeah, I remember how happy I was when I learned the commands
Yeah.
and finally figured that out. Like felt like I unlocked a whole new game.
Yeah, that's why I was like, this would be cool to do because I know Johnny prefers this style of play where it's survival Minecraft, but like with this mod pack, we still get like the copy and paste
Yeah,
tool
like
and stuff.
both.
So
Yeah,
and obviously we
it's
can
a
be
really
super
good
fast.
combination.
That's why I'm like, if you want to keep building and stuff, we can just use this one. I'll
Yeah, I
just
definitely think this is one that's worth just keeping around.
and I'll have him try to like trim this map down a wee bit so we can
Yeah,
maybe it'll run a
good
little bit
point.
better because I want to be able to record this more frequently. Like right now, I'm very scared that it's just gonna blow up on me, but we'll see. Right now, it's holding up fine. That's why I want
Yeah,
to. I don't know how long you want to wait to make the star now, but I'd like to make it sooner than later.
alright, I'm good with it.
Yeah, because it's 9 o'clock now, 10 Eastern. Because I know he's also working on his last life video, like that
Yeah,
cursed life thing he's doing. He's trying to finish up that 4th video, so because he wants to finish the project. You know how our boy is with projects.
oh yeah, I'm familiar. I'm aware at this point.
Who is this? Adeline Crocker. All right, let me get this Patrick star out. I would like you to do the honors.
What? No, no, sir.
Come on, I I put all the other ones on the wall. It's a
You've
team
done
effort.
most of this.
Dude, it's a team effort, okay? You helped a bunch the other day when we were working on like the Nexium emitter and that immersive engineering stuff, and especially like obviously this
All
was
right.
something we both started together. So I'd like you to do it. You just got to put in obviously the open spot,
Bum,
and
bum,
then it should
bum.
craft hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, nothing changed. It's the same setup as the Patrick Star, and so it should work. The Patrick
Right?
Star worked. So theoretically, this should work.
Here we go. I'm in cinematic mode.
Oh, man.
All this
3,
work. These
2.
nether star blocks.
One.
All right, it did light up. Oh, it's doing
Ooh.
stuff. Oh shoot.
Oh my God, there's so many, like, the number of items involved in making this. Think about the sheer number of items.
Think about this. A netherrack times 6 block was needed for this. An emerald times 5 block. Soul sand times 5. End stone times 5. Diamond times 4.
15 Nether Star 3X's.
Yes. These unobtainium alloy blocks, which took so many hours.
Oh,
That's not good.
that's not good.
Oh, no.
What the fuck was
That was so anticlimactic.
that?
God dang.
um,
Okay, let's look at the
um,
picture. Maybe I did something incorrectly. I don't know.
but it wouldn't have gone, right?
I should
Or
have
maybe
created the ATM
it's,
start.
guess try again.
Okay. Okay, I'll start placing them
Maybe
down. It's
maybe
supposed.
even if it's wrong, it still comes together, and then if it doesn't make anything, it just pops out like that.
I guess. Let me look at the stuff again. We have.
Was the Patrick Star one? Is that one too high? One, two, three.
Yeah, no, that should have been correct.
That was, yeah. I'm telling you, that's where I placed it. Unless I placed it one higher, maybe. Although that,
Should have been
I don't.
fine.
Hmm.
I'm gonna start placing these down, and you can just confirm my placement of these.
Yeah, the unobtainium, molybdenum alloy blocks are the entire surrounding.
Just confirm. Is it on like the waist of it? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah,
We can continue this. I have no idea why that happened.
it's funny though.
Yeah, it's very
I'll just
anticlimactic.
spit back out.
Like, oh man, look at all these hours of work. We're about to get the star, and then boom, just
Give it all right back to us.
you lose. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Okay, I put all the alloys again. Now I'm gonna do the nether star blocks. Let's confirm
Nether
this.
star. You have sort of a 2x2 area in the legs, but then it's just the um one layer of the top kind of area.
I'm doing two here.
So you fill up the legs.
Okay, I definitely did something wrong here. Oh,
Yeah, the awakened unobtainium has another star block in it. Like if you look at the waistline you have unobtainium, molybdenum, awakened, and then the nexium emitter, and
yeah.
that's on 3 high off at 1, 2, 3. So this one right here.
Okay.
That should be. Is it the same on the other side? Let's see. Yeah, it's the same on that other side too. So this
All right.
one,
So the awakened
3. Yeah.
unobtainium blocks
Yep.
go there.
Yep.
Okay. I thought I did all
Then
this right before, but maybe third times or second time's a charm. Okay, Oblivion Shard goes up at the tippity top of this. Okay. Then we do Dragon Soul, Wither Compass, and Pulsating Black Hole. Dragon Soul, Wither Compass, and Pulsating Black Hole.
correct. And then the next one next to the awakened obtainium on the left side is the
Nexium.
nexium, and then dimensional seed on the other side.
All right, so Dimensional Seed on this side,
Yep.
Nexium Emitter on this side.
Underneath nexium's philosopher fuel.
All right,
In the middle,
Philosopher.
improbable probability device.
Okay, and then Creative Essence on that right.
And creative essence. Yep.
Okay, and then here's the
That
Patrick
should
Star
be
again.
right.
I just dropped it. Try it again.
And we try again.
Come on, baby. I'm genuinely surprised it did not craft it. It's doing something. It's a
Slowly
pretty
but
cool.
surely. We have
Pretty cool
very
imagery.
slow create. Ah, please. Please.
Oh, I did
Oh,
it.
there we go. So yeah, something was misplaced.
Pick it up. Let's go. Let me see this bad boy. Ha
All that
ha.
work. Oh yeah, give it to us. Give it to us. Pedestal, all the mods trophy. We're champions.
Let's go, dude. Oh, there's even more stuff here. Look, you can get all this other swag. Getting creative.
Whoa. Yeah, so there. Okay.
The bonus pack.
Shard infinity pipe upgrade? and creative flux efficiency. What the fuck? What does that even mean? For thermal series?
Gotta make an infinity pipe upgrade. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, you can make a creative blaze cake.
What is a creative blaze cake?
You gotta use a blaze cake, an aldermanium star, and trace the leche cake.
Oh, what
And
is
you
a
make
blaze burner?
It's it powers like a create thing. It's like a heat source kind of thing. Crazy though. Jesus, that's expensive. Switch on. You know,
I'm gonna go put these like little trophies in
wow.
our house. Congratulations, sir. We have made our
Should we
very
make a
first.
little? Should we make a little pedestal for him? Where should we put it? It's got to be somewhere prominent.
Are these all the mods trophies?
Yeah.
I was thinking we just put it like dead center. But I don't know if that's gonna come in the way of like walking and stuff.
Hmm. Should
Put it in
we
the
put?
computer room. Or maybe like where our beds are at, because there is like this one like regular pedestal with a golden apple, and there's also another space here to put something.
Yeah.
I see that
Get
every
that
time
out
we
of
hit the
here.
bed.
And then this crate. Let's get rid of that crate, and we'll put all three there. Oh.
Oh god. Yeah, so these will sit here. Oh, this is so sick, dude. Let's go.
Kind of small.
All those hours. That's what we
Could have got a
created.
bigger trophy than that.
I mean, maybe they're a
Guess I
lot
can't
bigger when you take them
complain.
off. Now let's try to create this energy block. Or maybe we can wait for Johnny to do that so I can show him how to use that mod. And then in the meantime, I can like load up the creative world, and we can like look at that in the meantime.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how much this thing can even take, like in terms of recording. So
Let's do it.
hope you guys enjoyed. We got the all the mod star. In our next episode, we'll be making the creative
All
energy.
legit.
So all legit. That's right.
We know you didn't see any of it, but it was legit.
Yeah, we definitely did not do any slash give all the mod stuff. This took many hours. Many hours, man.
And that's an understatement.
Yeah, let me look at my like statistics. Time played or whatever. I don't know. Time played 7.89 days, man.
Woo,
bro.
Woo.
Yeah, it's almost 200 hours, man.
Was it the end of June?
Yeah, it's like 200 hours in this entire summer, and definitely a majority of that came in like the last month.
That was our summer mod pack, our summer project complete.
We'll be back again. We'll start a new mod pack.
Yeah, that was a solid 25% of a year, basically.
Yeah,
getting close.
And I maybe spent a lot of hours on this, man.
Give or take about a quarter of a year.
Yeah, crazy.
Damn.
All right, like,
it's hard
comment,
to believe
subscribe.
Dawncraft was that long ago too. Like that ended that long ago.
Dawncraft just might still be my favorite mod pack ever I've played. That was just so good.
That was gonna be hard to beat.
I really enjoyed that one. Let me wrap this up. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out Volcaranet on YouTube. And as always, advance.